Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? I'm back at y'all with another video. I just wanted to say shout out to the subs, man. This is a special shout out to the subs right here. At this video, I gotta do this video right here. Who you seeing? That's not even waste no time, man. Let's get into this. For the celebrity role playing part 5. Now, what you seeing right now? This is Minister Farrakhan, formerly known as Louis X. I bet a lot of people didn't even know that. It was Louis X. Just like Malcolm X, it was Louis X. Hence why he had so much animosity towards the end of like Malcolm X's life. Like towards the end, like when he had to fall out of Nation of Islam and all that. Like the hate from Louis Farrakhan to Malcolm X. Because he had that name first. Elijah Muhammad changed his name or gave him the name Farrakhan at the end of his name. Like even on some deeper stuff, bro. This is at the time at Nipsey Hussle's memorial service. So this guy right here came out and called Nipsey Hussle Nipsey Russell. So that just goes to show you he didn't take that shit serious like that. You know, it was a joke. But that was a joke, right? Because this is in April. You know what I'm saying? The memorial service is in April. The month of April Fools. So this was like kind of like an April Fool's joke. Like a lot of people are, oh, he fucked up the name and shit. When you seen like earlier times, it was like the Nation of Islam was in pictures with like Nipsey Hussle, but it was only like brief pictures and stuff like that. I don't think I seen Farrakhan in the pictures, but like his posse was around him. So you know, he was in the background of some things. But let's get to the real subject of this, bro. So back to the origins. Damn. Farrakhan back in the day. How his appearance changed a whole lot over the years. Now, Farrakhan was born, they say, May 11, 1933, so he'll be 88 years old to this day right now. Now, you already know his positioning over the years and things of that nature. The slick back hair, the pomade with the part in the middle, and had that shit for years. But even beyond that, this man's appearance changed a whole lot. Even that, you see this picture right here? The wrinkles. Look at them teeth. I want y'all to pay attention to them teeth. Pay attention to them teeth and them eyes right there, bro. And just like how I told you, like the gobble neck, like Joe Biden, like all these people, that's what gives it away with that damn bow tie. I zoom in. That damn gobble shit right there, bro. That's that mask right there. That's that mask. You feel me? We see that mask right there. Even to this, you see how they try to hide it a little bit better with this one, right? But they ain't do too well because the face discoloration look way different. Now this man is 88. Now I know some people that get up there in the age that still look healthy and stuff. But bro, come on now. Come on. Well, let's take it back though. So like the origins and stuff like that. Alright, like I was telling you. Louis Farrakhan became Louis X. Elijah Muhammad replaced the X with the holy name Farrakhan, which is corrupted. It's a corruption of the Arabian word. You know what I'm saying? So it was the origins. Even this man right here, his motherfucking origins was in the 1950s. Now look what this say. This is his real name. Walcott. Louis Walcott, his real name. He became a professional musician who was in the music, industry and shit like that in the 1950s. Now I'm gonna make a correlate because y'all probably like, he's a musician. There's another musician that he resembles a whole lot like. And it's this guy right here, Herbie Hancock, a piano artist. Now even with this is his debut album. It's called Taking Off. Now, even with this riddle right here, he had two, he had a whole lot of albums, but his debut and his sophomore album was the only albums that he had with the cover art on the front of him. All of the other ones did not have that. So you have this one. This one is Taken Off. And then his second album was My Point of View. So this one is 1962. And then the next one is in 1963. Around the same time of the civil rights movements and things like that. Now, take a look at this guy right here. You can probably see it off top. The Farrakhan type of look. Even with this, the black and white. And even with this picture right here, it was like they were saying how this guy is still, at this age right here, a musical chameleon. Hence the word chameleon, being able to blend in. Now this guy has a piano in his hand. This represents those checker pieces. The piano has those same exact colors, the black and white. You're being able to control, manipulate the audiences, the viewers, and things of that nature. So this guy been around since the 1950s, bro. Civil rights movement and all that. Even making music around that time. So let's bring it all together, though. Even with this. You see how he stayed by the piano. He pieced up. So this guy right here, this is the guy that is Farrakhan. Because you see him, right? I'm going to make it correlate because some people probably don't know this shit. But even with this, bro, look at this. Side by side picture. Same teeth. Look at the teeth. Told you, look at them teeth. Got the teeth. With the kind of lazy type eyes. Look at the eyes. And the mouth. With the ears. Because they got Farrakhan listed at 88, right? And they got Herbert Hancock at 81. That's a 7-year difference right there. What did we see that 7 with? We seen the 7-day theory with Tupac, all that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But this guy right here was definitely a character. How he was Louis X before he was Louis Farrakhan. You know what I'm saying? How we had that hate toward Malcolm X and things of that nature. Even this is an old picture. You don't see too many pictures of him and Malcolm X because he did not rock with Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? He was just the guy in the back, like waiting to take his position. Because he was already envious. Because he was like, damn, you know, he was a intelligent guy as well. Hence why he knew about these chess moves and these chess pieces on the boards and things of that nature. Even with Muhammad Ali. That word Muhammad. Elijah Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? You get your name from certain people like that. By going through the nation of Islam. The corruption and things of that nature. Now even him, he deemed as the greatest of all time. But what is that? The GOAT. That's Baphomet. We just tying it all together to make sense though. So even with this, man, it's like his face, you see how his face look different over time, but those eyes still like significant through that mask. You see them eyes right there. Them eyes stand out and them teeth. That's Herbert. That's the man right here. Look at them eyes. You see the eyes? The eyes stand out. You know what I'm saying? At first I'm like, this motherfucker look like Ronald Isley. Then I'm like, nah, there ain't no Ronald Isley. This is way before that time. Ronald Isley, that's like a little later. You know what I'm saying? A little later. Yeah, a little later. But this is the 1950s and shit. We don't even hear about Farrakhan. Like, oh, Farrakhan had a professional music career in the damn 1950s. Even like setting it all up to like, look, bro, look. So this guy right here, Herbie, he's from Chicago, Illinois. To even in the 1950s, Farrakhan was doing his music stuff in Chicago, Illinois, bro. That's all the two things that tie that right there. Not only the teeth, the face, and all that stuff, the Nation of Islam, all that stuff like that. The pianist. Them teeth stand out, that goddamn, them eyes. But even this guy, we don't hear about this guy. This guy was in the back end, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But we hear about Farrakhan messing up people's names and all that type of stuff like that. This was the same guy that, hey, don't you want your eyebrows straight? You know what I'm saying? Don't you want your hair slicked? All that stuff like that. Cut it look decent, you know what I'm saying? So you know this guy right here was compromised. Even to like that date I was telling you, 1963. 1963 right there. So this is around that same time. And they got Elijah Muhammad on the paper right there. So this is Malcolm X. You know, even Martin Luther King, the handshake of Martin Luther King. And even at times where we know that Malcolm X was probably like a white man in blackface. Because his beard, like you know what I'm saying? There's times he shaved his beard off. And that was just telling a little bit too. You see his beard, like the way it grew. It kind of didn't resemble like no black guy type beard, you know what I'm saying? I wish I would have put a picture in there, but you know, even as like Farrakhan had pictures and stuff, he was Obama and shit like that. So you already know, bro. Fully compromised. Been in the game, even though eyes still give it away right there. Let's bring it back to this right here again, though, for the people that didn't see it. Let's pay attention to them eyes, the same lazy eyes, same teeth, same ear positioning. I think that's definitely a mask with Louis Farrakhan. But it's kind of crazy though, because you know what I'm saying? Like these guys, but all of this, it kind of makes sense because we're seeing that Malcolm X was a white man in a blackface. But we all speculated that before we even knew exactly who he is. You know, I came up with the video right there, just putting two and two together, seeing the faces running down the line of the presidents. I'm like, hold up, he resemble this guy, he talk like this guy. He got the same cadences and stuff like that. You know how they had to try to hide stuff like that, you know? But it's crazy, man. I don't want to make this one too long. Definitely had to make this one. Somebody sent me this one, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to definitely have to touch on the subject of that, because, you know, a lot of this stuff we've been lied to. And even this one, I had to just look more, because I'm like, this has blew my mind a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. So, like, some of the keys that I got written down, we're going to run back over the keys one more time. So, Herbert Hancock is the guy that you're seeing on the left side. On the right, Louis Farrakhan, formerly known as Louis X, before Malcolm X. Then Elijah Muhammad changed his name, or gave him the last name of Farrakhan. You know what I'm saying? His man was in the music industry in the late 1950s. You know what I'm saying? The same place that Herbert Hancock was born at. He was out there. Is that a coincidence? No, it's not. That explains why Louis Farrakhan likes to take pictures with these rappers. We had like the G Herbos and, you know, like everybody, like, you know, the little summits and stuff to get everybody together to like try to squash the stuff in the hip hop and stuff. But it ain't no real beef. It's nonsense. We've seen a lot of this stuff. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. I think Farrakhan was another character. You know what I'm saying? Just like how your boy Malcolm X was. But I'm going to come back with some more stuff, man. You know, when we see it, there's like a lot of stuff we was lied to. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Shout out to the subs. Appreciate the supporters and all that. And we're going to get back with another video, man. Love.